Hey guys, how are you? I'm just here finishing up something I'm writing here for our body, mind, and spirit cleanse and renewal program that I'm actually really excited about. But that's not why I'm talking about that. If you want to know more about that, just go to miamifatflush.com/cleanse. The reason that I'm making this video is, first of all, I wanted to give thanks to a gentleman that I've met fairly recently that has impacted my life and the way I've already started to think. This gentleman's name is Brian Gasso, and the reason that he impacted me because he is, number one, very passionate about what he does, and he's very clear in his message that he wants to get across, and he does it by sharing his in the medium of video. If you want to check him out, go to ftrnation.com. I highly recommend it. It's going to be something that you haven't seen out there for sure. But it really impacted me because I've always been the type of person that is looking for a bigger reason, is looking for how to better myself so that I may serve others greater. Myself and others in the best possible way. Including my wife, my kids. I mean, let's face it, our relationships are truly our gems, our gold. And if we can cultivate and really get the most benefit out of each and every relationship where we are not taking only, but we're contributing and adding value to each and every person's lives we touch. I think that's such a that would be almost the ultimate goal, at least in my life. I don't know where you're at, and everybody's goals are a little bit different. And what I ask for you to think about is, what are you grateful for? And why that's important is when you start really breaking down what you're grateful for, I think, before you make any of the other decisions, when you put yourself in that state of gratefulness, thankfulness for these things and people in your life, it sets your mind in a much better place of clarity and a much better place of gratitude to be able to make the next decision even better. So, one of the exercises that I like to do is write down 3 people's names that you are thankful for or grateful for something that they did for you. And the second thing I want you to do is, next to their name, is write down why you're grateful for them. Not just in your mind, just say, oh, I'm thankful. I want you to physically write it down. And the reason is once you transfer thought into paper, you're making a thought which is can be very abstract inside your head, and you're putting it down into a physical form. You're putting pen to paper. And I like the aspect of literally writing it down as opposed to just typing it on the computer. As much as I love technology, there's something more visceral, more alive about you taking pen to paper. I guess if you can go even more primal, if you wanted to chisel it on rock or write it on the sand, that would get it even more primal. But, for now, pen to paper works fine. Write down the person's name, why you're thankful for them. And the final thing, probably one of the most important things, is let them know. Call them. Don't text them. Call them. Have an interaction. Have that communication with them. If the person's passed away, say a little prayer for them. But find these people in your life, and I'd hope there are more than 3 in your life. If not, look a little harder. I'm sure there are a lot more things you can be grateful of if all you can think about is 3. And they don't have to be people, they could be events, things. But why are they important to you? And communicate that to that other person. A lot of times we go through life and we never hear that thank you, we never hear that, and it means so much. Just saying thank you is probably one of the most powerful words that you can say to somebody. And we take it for granted. People think that you have to give people gifts, and it's wonderful to give gifts. But the simple fact of acknowledgement, knowing that, you're appreciated, knowing that you care, I think that's worth more than anything, because that's something you carry with you at all times. So, I hope that's been somewhat insightful for you. It's up to you whether you decide to do it or not. I think that if you do it, you'll get a lot of benefit from it. So enjoy it. take action. Just like anything, if you read it and don't take action, it's really almost a waste of your time. So take action. It's something very simple. Hopefully you'll be able to thank those three people that have really impacted your life, or it doesn't have to be life changing, but just people that have contributed to your life in a positive manner. Let them know that. Let them know that. And why? Don't just say thank you. Say, thank you for this. I really appreciate it. I thank you that you were there for me in such and such occasion. Thank you that, when people were picking on me, you stood up for me. Thank you for picking up my kids. All those things, they add up. So I'm not gonna ramble on anymore. I hope that's been insightful for you. Again, if that body, mind, and spirit cleanse and renewal program sounds like something you may be interested, head out to miamifatflush.com/cleanse. You can find out more information. It does start on Saturday. So just check it out. See if it's something you like. See if it's congruent with where you are at today. I'm really excited about it. And again, I want to say thank you, Brian, for the impact you've made in my life by being true and clear in your principles. So thank you. Cheers.